going on? Thank you for tuning into another episode of When Tori Speaks. It's your girl Tori Visage, and we got some shit to unpack today. Before I even get into it, I want to give a shout out to my boy Z. He made me this dope ass choker with my amethyst crystals around it. It's like my power stone. I love it. So if you're into things like this, if you want something as creative as this, or even something simple, he can do it. He makes necklaces, he makes chokers, he makes bracelets, whatever you want, he can make it. I'll put his information down in the description below. You can find him on Instagram at zmakesbeads or on his website www.zmakesbeads.com. I'll make sure that I put a quick picture of my necklace in the video so you guys can see for yourself. Great. So now that that's out the way, let's unpack some shit, shall we? The internet has been in an uproar for the last couple of days, and it's not even really like an uproar about the scandal. It's more so about the body shaming that's coming behind it. So yeah, let's talk about it. Miss very single 53-year-old woman, Nicole Murphy, was caught kissing very married Antoine Fuqua. Hope I said his last name right. Probably didn't. They were caught kissing at, it looks like a poolside over there, over in Italy. And not only were they caught doing that and the pictures surfaced, but they were also spotted having a very intimate dinner in Italy as well. And of course, where they were at, the person who was taking pictures could not get the pictures from that. She recently responded to either a post or a blog or whatever the case may be, simply stating that they're just friends and that was just a friendly gesture. They had just, seen each other in passing, and that's how they greeted each other. Sis, first of all, a lot of us was born at night, but not last night. You don't just kiss no man on his lips and not feel a certain type of way. The only boy that I'm kissing on the lips is my son, which I'm sure a lot of parents do too, and it'll be their, it's just their kids. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you felt comfortable enough to even put your lips on a married man, first of all, let's nip in the bud. We know he's a piece of shit. This is not the first time that he has disrespected his marriage. This is not the first time that he's done some outlandish shit behind the back of his wife. So we already know the characteristics of this man. You, as a grown woman who's been married before, you should already know what is appropriate and what is inappropriate. And that kiss that you shared with that married man is inappropriate. But the scandal is not what pissed me off. What pissed me off is the amount of people on the internet who felt the need to body shame his wife. His wife, Layla, who was who played one of the lead roles in Waiting to Exhale, which is my fucking favorite movie of all time. They released pictures of her. First of all, I've seen her dress the fuck down to the gods, okay? So anybody even fucking talking shit about, oh, she let herself go in this marriage and that's why he's pursuing women that look like Nicole Murphy. Let me just let you know something. If it looks like trash and it smells like trash, bitch, it's trash. And he's trash, okay? First of all, her weight gain has nothing to do with his characteristics. If he does not understand what marriage is, for better or worse, richer or poorer, sickness and health, till death do us part, then he should have never gotten married to begin with. Now, what makes the matters worse is not only did she bear 2 children for him, you're welcome, she's also fighting an autoimmune disease. I did some research or whatever, and, I came across some things that she is dealing with lupus. For those who don't know what lupus is, like I just mentioned, lupus is an autoimmune disease that attacks the healthy cells in your body. I have very close friends. One of my very close, best friends. I'll actually leave her link to her YouTube page down at the bottom of the description box as well. She is also fighting lupus. And when I tell you lupus is something serious, you gain weight, you lose weight. Lupus attacks your brain. It attacks your nervous system. It attacks your muscles. It attacks your bones. Like, it's not an easy thing to deal with. So for people to completely body shame Layla and completely fat shame her and tell her like, oh, somebody had wrote, well, you know, how can your man walk around with this chiseled ass body and you're comfortable with being overweight? You don't know what she's comfortable with and you don't know what she's uncomfortable with. There are men in this world who literally play on a woman's insecurities so that way they feel like, you know what I'm saying? So that way the woman would feel like they need him. Okay? There's men that do that. Okay? So you don't know what she's asked of him. You don't know if she has taken the necessary steps to help her lose weight. You don't know if she is just happy with the weight that she's in right now. I don't care if she's fighting an autoimmune disease or if she gained the weight because she wanted to sit there and eat fucking burritos all day. That's her motherfucking prerogative, and we're not gonna sit here and fucking judge ill characteristics of a grown ass man and out here acting like a fucking child and out here cheating on his wife and doing disrespectful shit to his wife. We're not going to freaking mesh that in with, oh, well, she's overweight. Fuck you. Fuck you. It is not anyone's place to come for any woman, period. Anyone, period. Man, woman, child, whatever your pronoun is, he, she, they, it doesn't matter. What makes you happy is all that matters, and it's all that's important. If your husband cares about you, he's going to sit there and he's going to support you either way. Happy wife, happy life. I believe that shit 100%. Like I said, we don't know what's going on in that household. We don't know what's going on in that marriage. But for a lot of you regular people, meaning i.e. everybody on the internet, for you guys to be like, oh yeah, like one guy was like, oh yeah, I would definitely leave her. If she didn't weigh in like this when we got married, then I'm leaving. Okay, let me see a picture of your mom. Okay, and this is not me, and this is not to like shame anyone's parents or anything, but we all have these like high ass standards about what our look is supposed to be or what someone is supposed to look like. Meanwhile, you know, do you do what you need to do to be a support system to your parents to help them lose weight because they're overweight or anything like that? Probably not. So a lot of people are very judgmental about somebody's situation, and the first thing that they want to do is, instead of blaming him for being a shitty individual, we want to blame the woman for being overweight. We're not doing that anymore, okay? We're not going to keep doing that. That's not okay. She is not the reason why he's a piece of shit. He's just a piece of shit, okay? So that's pretty much my little rant for the day. You know, I really encourage people, especially you men. You got wives who deal with a lot. These women, they get up, they make your breakfast, they make your kids breakfast, they wash your clothes, they clean the house, they send you off to work. They try to send you off to work happy as shit. You want your she gives you a little so you can go and have a grand freaking day. And then she drops kids off to school. She goes to her job, because a lot of women today in 2019, we're bosses our damn selves. We got our own jobs. We've got our own businesses to run. A lot of that shit that's going on, okay? So we go, we work, we come back home, we get the kids, we're cooking dinner, we're still cleaning again, we're making sure that you have a hot meal on your plate. And to be disrespected in a relationship by going and cheating because people are making it seem like, oh, well, because she's overweight. That's not an excuse to be a shitty individual, okay? So we need to man up, okay? Handle responsibility for what it is and support our women. Women, we need to support each other. The fact that a woman stated on social media that we shouldn't let ourselves go when we get married, because There's no reason why our man is walking around with a chiseled ass body and we're over here walking around overweight. For the girl that said that, I'm going to assume that you're really young and don't have children. Excuse me. And don't have children. And you will learn when you get to that point in your life. I'm 29 years old. I have 2 children. My body definitely doesn't look like what it looked like when I was 21. A girl got a fupa her damn self, and you know what, bitch, I love my fupa. I try to get rid of it, and it's hard, but you know, I do what I do for me. I'm not doing it for no nigga. I don't care if any man looks at me and goes, oh, you're perfect, or oh, I don't like it. I don't care. I love myself for me. And this is just, women, we just gotta love ourselves. And if he wants to be trash, baby, make him sign them papers, girl, and get out and live your best life and do what you want to do, fupa and all. I don't care. I don't care what's going on. I commend you, and I give you so much praise, because I personally do not know what it's like to live with lupus, but one of my very close friends lives with lupus. And I'm telling you, it's not a walk in the park, man. For years, I have watched this girl go through the changes, go through the emotions, go through almost losing her life more than once, planning funerals, okay? This shit's no joke, okay? And I've watched her be extremely, extremely, extremely positive throughout the entire ordeal. So we're going to start doing better as people and not judge somebody based off of their weight, based off of their bodies. We're gonna start tapping into this fat phobia that's going on, and we're gonna fucking fix that shit, because it's not okay. No one deserves to be disrespected, especially in a relationship and a marriage. No one deserves to be disrespected. No one deserves to be used and abused, and no one deserves anything less than loyalty. Thank you for tuning in to When Tori Speaks. If you like what you're seeing, if you like what you're hearing, go on ahead and click that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys soon.
You've been read.